past week, which was for a total of 1,764 pages and 41 audiobook hours. Fun times. This is what I'm calling the midweek. Everything I read basically was mid or bad. It was so much fun. The first thing was Scarlet by A.C. Guan. Don't think I'm pronouncing that right. But I rated 1 star. It wasn't good. It was poorly written. And on top of that, it was transphobic, and also it found sexual assault funny, and also I'm supposed to root for either one of these love interests where both of them think child bride are cool. I'm good. No, 1 star. Next up is Thousand White Kisses by Tilly Cole. A book I should not have read on live. I'm trying not to cry the whole time. Hear me out. It wasn't poorly written, and I didn't dislike it. Right? It just felt like it was the whole point of everything was just to like make you cry, and that's why you're supposed to love it. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. 3 stars, but I get why people like it. Also, I don't get the point of the sequel, so there's that. Then we got the saving grace of the whole entire week. The Deal by Ellen Kennedy, a book. It's been not only on my TBR, but I've owned on my Kindle because I got it for free forever ago when I got my Kindle. So since Christmas of 2020, a little while ago, I finally read it, and I get the hype. It's good. I initially didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did because the way that Graham is in his head, I was like, oh my god, he's so insufferable. But then, and hear me out, communication is like important to them, and the third act breakup actually makes sense for their characters and also what's happening in the story. And he got better. And also the fact that she didn't like that part about him too also made it so when he grew as a person and got better, I could clock why she liked him now, because I liked him now. 4.5 stars is really good. It was actually really good. So happy. Then I have He Started by Samantha Downing. What? Brain? No. This whole book reminded me of Everybody in My Family's Close One, or whatever the name of that book is, but road trip version. But because I read that book before I read this one, it wasn't like, the whole reason why I liked that book as much as I did is because it was, that type of story was new to me. So this didn't have that novelty, just the fact that it came out first and whatnot. And then, so it was like a 3 or 2.5 for most of the book, right? And then the ending happened, which I despised. And then after a few days passed, I went, that actually makes no fucking sense. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works at all. And yeah, I get why people don't like it. 2 stars. I didn't bring down my physical copy because I'm a dummy, but I read Legend by Marie Lu. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Finally. It's a book that's like almost a decade old, but I just read it for the first time. 3 stars. I say 3 stars, but I did really like it, and I am going to continue the series because the whole intrigue of the dystopian aspect I am really enjoying. It's the relationship between the 2 of them isn't my favorite. But the dystopian aspect is enough to keep me reading, right? So there's that. Also, for the 2 smartest people in the whole entire world, especially her, she sometimes makes really dumb decisions. But I still really like the 3 stars. And then I read My Plain Jane, which has like 3 authors, so I didn't break them all down. But that one was also fine. It just felt weird reading a book where it's a retelling of Jane Eyre with ghosts, which makes sense. But also where Jane Eyre and Charlotte Bronte, the author of Jane Eyre, are besties and hang out on the red, and like I liked those 2 stories separately, right? The Jane Eyre portion more because hear me out, Jane Eyre with ghosts just makes so much sense. So that whole aspect I liked, and then the whole Charlotte Bronte side when they were separated, the whole Charlotte Bronte side with the political mystery intrigue thing going on over there, I was like, okay, I'm having a good time. But when they were together, it just felt weird, felt icky a little bit, right? If that makes any sense. And also the comedy didn't work as well in this one as the first one because of the setting and the kind of world building around it. It just did not fit as well. Right? So 3 stars, and that was my very midweek of reading.